Unveiling the infamous Amityville Horror House. In this video we will show you why it gained notoriety. For its disturbing history filled with tales of haunted encounters of paranormal activity, and supernatural occurrences. This iconic house has captivated the imagination of horror enthusiasts and intrigued skeptics alike. Let's dive into the chilling lore surrounding the Amityville Horror House and explore the eerie events that have made it infamous. It gained widespread attention in 1974 when Ronald DeFeo Jr. murdered his entire family while they slept in the house. The shocking crime sent shockwaves through the community and left an indelible mark on the property. However, it wasn't until a year later, when the Lutz family moved into the house, that the true horror of the Amityville haunting began to unfold. The Lutz family's haunting experience. In December 1975, George and Kathy Lutz, along with their 3 children, moved into the Amityville Horror House, unaware of its dark past. Shortly after their arrival, they claimed to experience a series of terrifying events that defied explanation. These included strange odors, unexplained cold spots, mysterious footsteps, and disorienting visions. The Lutz family reported witnessing a range of supernatural phenomena inside the house. They claimed to have seen shadowy figures, heard voices whispering in the walls, and encountered a demonic presence that tormented them both mentally and physically. The haunting became so intense that the Lutz family fled the house after just 28 days, leaving behind most of their belongings. Media sensationalism, following the Lutz family's departure. Their chilling account of the Amityville haunting became the basis for Jay Anson's best-selling book, The Amityville Horror, published in 1977. The book was later adapted into a series of films that further fueled public fascination with the house and its alleged paranormal activity. Skeptics and debunkers. While many believe in the authenticity of the Amityville haunting, skeptics and debunkers have emerged over the years, casting doubt on the veracity of the claims. Some argue that the Lutz family's story was fabricated or exaggerated for financial gain, while others attribute the reported phenomena to natural explanations such as drafts, wildlife, or psychological factors. Don't forget to subscribe. Despite the skepticism, the Amityville Horror House continues to captivate both believers and skeptics alike. The house has changed ownership multiple times since the Lutz family's departure, with subsequent owners reporting their own strange experiences. The enduring fascination with this infamous house ensures that the legend of the Amityville Horror will persist for years to come. The Amityville Horror House remains an enduring symbol of supernatural terror, with its unsettling history and alleged paranormal activity captivating the imaginations of those intrigued by the unknown. Whether one believes in the haunting or not, the Amityville Horror House continues to be shrouded in mystery, leaving us to ponder the true nature of the eerie events that transpired within its walls. The chilling events that transpired in the Amityville Horror House, and reported encounters with a demonic presence, has left many unsettled. Let's delve into the chilling events that transpired within the walls of the Amityville Horror House. After the DeFeo family tragedy, the Lutz family moved into the house in 1975, unaware of its dark past. They soon claimed to experience a series of chilling encounters that defied logical explanation. The Lutz family reported the presence of a malevolent entity, which they believed to be demonic, tormenting them throughout their brief stay in the house. The Lutz family claimed to have witnessed ghostly apparitions inside the Amityville Horror House. They reported seeing shadowy figures lurking in the shadows, as well as experiencing vivid nightmares involving the violent deaths of the DeFeo family. These terrifying visions contributed to the overall atmosphere of fear and dread that pervaded the house. One of the most chilling aspects of the Amityville haunting was the Lutz family's assertion that a demonic presence resided within the house. Skeptics and debunkers have proposed natural explanations for the reported phenomena, such as cold drafts, wildlife, or psychological factors. The enduring fascination with the Amityville Horror House ensures that its legacy will continue to captivate audiences for years to come. The controversy surrounding the Amityville Horror House, fact or fiction? The Amityville Horror House has been the subject of intense debate and controversy since the chilling events were first reported. Skeptics and believers have clashed over whether the alleged haunting is a true story or a fabrication. Let's explore the controversy surrounding the Amityville Horror House and examine the arguments from both sides. As the story of the Amityville haunting gained widespread attention, accusations of a hoax began to emerge. They posed that the family capitalized on the public's fascination with the supernatural to sell books and generate media attention. These allegations have led to doubts about the authenticity of the reported events. Over the years, several paranormal investigators have explored the Amityville Horror House in an attempt to validate or debunk the haunting. Some investigators have claimed to capture evidence of paranormal activity, including photographs, audio recordings, and alleged communication with spirits. However, critics argue that these findings are inconclusive and can be easily manipulated or misinterpreted. Psychological factors, including suggestibility and mass hysteria, are also cited as potential contributors to the perceived haunting. Skeptics assert that the lack of scientific evidence undermines the credibility of the story. The controversy surrounding the Amityville Horror House was further fueled by legal proceedings. In subsequent lawsuits, inconsistencies and contradictions emerged in the testimonies of those involved. Some argue that these discrepancies cast doubt on the veracity of the reported events and support the notion of a hoax. However, supporters of the haunting argue that legal disputes do not necessarily negate the possibility of paranormal activity. Don't forget to subscribe. Despite the skepticism and controversy, the Amityville Horror House continues to captivate the public's imagination. The legacy of the Amityville Horror House serves as a reminder of humanity's enduring fascination with the unknown and our ongoing desire to seek answers to the unexplained. The psychological impact on the occupants of the Amityville Horror House. The chilling events that unfolded within the walls of the Amityville Horror House undoubtedly had a profound psychological impact on its occupants. The trauma, fear, and haunting experiences reportedly endured by the inhabitants left lasting effects on their mental well-being. Let's explore the psychological aftermath of the Amityville Horror House. The Amityville Horror House was the site of a brutal crime, the DeFeo family murders, which set the stage for the alleged haunting. The Lutz family, who moved into the house after the tragedy, found themselves living in constant fear and anxiety. The reported presence of a malevolent entity and the occurrence of ghostly apparitions would have undoubtedly instilled a deep sense of terror in the occupants. This ongoing trauma can have long-lasting psychological effects. Living in an environment permeated by fear and paranormal activity can take a toll on one's mental well-being. The Lutz family reported experiencing a range of psychological distress, including heightened anxiety, insomnia, and nightmares. The constant feeling of being watched or tormented by a malevolent force could have contributed to a sense of helplessness and paranoia. After leaving the Amityville Horror House, the Lutz family continued to grapple with the psychological aftermath of their experiences. Post-traumatic stress disorder symptoms, such as flashbacks, intrusive thoughts, and hypervigilance, may have been present in their lives. Cautions for those intrigued by the Amityville Horror House legend. The legend of the Amityville Horror House has captivated the curiosity of many, but it is crucial to approach such stories with caution. If you find yourself intrigued by the Amityville Horror House or other haunted locations, it is essential to be aware of the potential dangers and consider your mental health before embarking on any explorations. Haunted house dangers. Exploring haunted locations, like the Amityville Horror House, can pose various risks. These places may have structural issues, such as unstable floors or weak foundations, which could lead to accidents or injuries. Trespassing on private property can also result in legal consequences. Additionally, the possibility of encountering unstable individuals or encountering dangerous wildlife should be taken into account. It is important to prioritize your safety and respect the boundaries set by property owners. Mental health considerations. Before delving into the world of haunted locations, it is crucial to consider your mental well-being. Some individuals may be more susceptible to the psychological impact of such experiences, including increased anxiety, nightmares, or even triggering underlying mental health conditions. Don't forget to subscribe. If you have a history of trauma, anxiety disorders, or other mental health concerns, it is advisable to consult with a mental health professional before engaging in activities related to haunted locations. Responsible research. When exploring legends like the Amityville Horror House, it is essential to conduct responsible and thorough research. Rely on reputable sources and critically evaluate the information you come across. Be cautious of sensationalized accounts or exaggerated claims that lack supporting evidence. Separating fact from fiction can help you make informed decisions and maintain a realistic perspective on the subject. Maintaining boundaries. While it may be tempting to seek out thrills and paranormal experiences, it is important to set personal boundaries. Consider your comfort level and be mindful of the potential impact on your mental health. If you decide to visit haunted locations, remember to respect the property and the privacy of others. It is essential to obtain proper permissions and adhere to any guidelines or restrictions in place. Seek support. If you find that your interest in haunted locations begins to negatively affect your mental well-being, it is crucial to seek support. Reach out to friends, family, or mental health professionals who can provide guidance, understanding, and assistance in processing any experiences or emotions that may arise. The ongoing mystique surrounding the infamous Amityville Horror House. The Amityville Horror House continues to captivate and intrigue people around the world, maintaining its position as one of the most infamous haunted houses in history. The ongoing mystique surrounding this location is a testament to the enduring fascination with paranormal phenomena and the allure of the unknown. And countless retellings of the chilling events that supposedly took place within its walls. The house has become a symbol of horror and has left an indelible mark on popular culture. However, it is important to approach the Amityville Horror House and similar legends with a critical mindset. While the story continues to captivate imaginations, it is essential to separate fact from fiction and consider alternative explanations for the reported events. And the enduring power of ghostly tales. Don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe and comment to let us know what you thought of this video. Click on the above video to watch more of our special videos. Thank you for watching.